I got started in the brewing world by a friend of mine was living up Pacific Northwest, learned how to homebrew, and moved back. And I always liked to cook. And he came to me and goes, "Mike, do you know we can make our own beer?" And I was basically instantly hooked and started homebrewing. So yeah, we went from making 10-gallon batches to 620-gallon batches overnight. Well, 3 years overnight, but pretty close.
Mike and Alan are authentic guys who went from home brewing to brewing in a 24,000 square foot aviation supply warehouse from World War II. I mean, just walking into this brewery is actually an experience in itself because there's these beautiful trusses and there's just so much history to the building. But more than that, their story of entrepreneurship is actually very inspiring. They went to 11 banks and were told no 10 times. And now, today, they've been recognized as the #1 beer in Florida, and they've been recognized as a great American beer. And that's a testament to not only their perseverance, but their traditional approach to how they brew their beer.
We chose the name Walking Tree. We were trying to open a brewery. We were trying to come up with names, and my wife and I homeschool our kids, and she came across an article talking about the Seminole Indians referring to the red mangrove as a tree that walks. And we spun that around a little bit and came up with Walking Tree. So we like to be out on the river a lot. We kayak and paddleboard, and the red mangrove is what kind of keeps Florida here. And the stay rooted part and being able to stay rooted in your community, it fit really well with what we were trying to do. So we really like Vero. It's in Florida, it's on the beach, and it still feels like old Florida. I've lived here my whole life, and we've seen all of the other towns close by build giant condos and become really, really densely populated. And Vero still has that old Florida charm. It's still nice and relaxed. There's not a ton of traffic. So it's just a great place to raise a family. There's tons to do here. We have beautiful beaches, so we decided to stay and open a brewery here. And we're making very clean, two-style beers that have been made for hundreds of years. We're not chasing any fads. We're doing it the way that's been done for a long time, and it's really working for us. What we really wanted to do was make an IPA that you could drink in the sun. It's hot here in Florida, and having a heavier, maltier IPA, they're not as easy to crush on the beach. And we really wanted to make that style that we could drink out in the sun on a kayak. So our facility was built by the Navy. It was finished in 1945 during World War II. This whole airport was a naval aviation training center. They train naval pilots here. You don't walk into buildings that look like this in South Florida. We really like seeing people come here and enjoy the things you make. When the bar is full of people and I can stand at the end and there's 35 people sitting at the bar drinking a beer that you came up with, one afternoon because you thought that would be delicious. And now there's a room full of people having it. And also, going to Publix and going out into, other bars and restaurants, and people are drinking the thing that you made while you're out in the world. It's very rewarding. That's what keeps us going all the time, is having people come and enjoy the things that we've toiled over for so much and created, and then having that come back and just people having a good time with it. We make people have a good time. That's what beer does. So
I hope you enjoyed this insider guide to Vero. As always, if Vero piqued your interest, I'd love to connect. And make sure to tune in for episode 3, where we're going to meet Chef Lawrence, the owner of the Ore.